What is up? What's happening? What's going on, YouTube?
The Mechanics.
Okay, so as you guys probably know in the thumbnail, today I am installing a new alarm system on my car. We have went with the Avital 5305L. Now I've been doing research, great alarm. I've actually had a few Avitals in my day and I love the hell out of them. I've even had remote start in 5 speeds, yes. So here's the situation, okay? This car came with an alarm. Basic, you know, unlock, shock sensor, the doors open, the alarm goes off. It was great. Basically, this is where we're at. So the alarm that I have is, as you can see, it's on its last leg. The screen is cracked, doesn't work, doesn't display anything. My little antenna situation is blown out. The cap for the battery cover, it's on its last leg, and basically it's seen a whole lot of better days. Now I've done some research and I actually found out what kind of alarm it was. I just can't find like a replacement remote for it, because normally I would just get a replacement remote because everything's already wired up. I've been doing some research and this seems to be like one of the better ones. It's one of the newer models. Here we go. See, I already took it out. I already took it out of the box and everything, put the battery in. Okay, so 9 times out of 10, when I have an alarm in a car and my key fob messes up, what I normally do is say if my alarm system's already Avital and my key fob breaks or something like that happens, you switch out the brain, because essentially all the wiring harnesses or the pinouts are the same. So you just switch out the brain and switch out the antenna and it seems to work perfectly. Never had no issues. That's how I would normally switch my key fob. Like I said, I can't find the alarm system or the company for it, so I went ahead and snatched me a new one. So that's what we're going to do today. Level of confidence right now, I want to say about 90%. I've never actually installed a full alarm system, but I like wires, so we'll see how that goes. 90% is because there's already an alarm system in here, and if you know your main power to the brain is red, all you got to do is find the wire that's already to the red, repin it, boom, done, easy. So I'm not gonna show you guys, like, actually I don't know what I can show you, awkward. I'm gonna take off the bottom and start getting, you know, all the wires and looms down. This is right-hand drive, so I didn't want to take it to a shop or whatever. Well, honestly, I think I can do it myself, but I didn't want to take it to a shop and then be like, oh, this is right-hand drive, your wires are different, or we don't know if we can do it, or something like that. And the difference between me installing it and somebody else installing it is about $450 more. So I'm gonna do it myself, save some money, why not? So basically this alarm system has a remote start. I do plan on installing the remote start. This car does not have a remote start as it is right now. Worst comes to worst, if I can't, I got about 3 hours. If I can't install it in 3 hours, roll this mud in the garage and we call it a day. Get cracking on it tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday, so we should have all day to do it. If I don't get it done today, best case scenario, I get the basics down and, you know, it locks, unlocks, and does what it needs to do. I might not have all the stuff, you know, like the remote start, I might not have that installed, but if I can get majority of it done today, that would be fantastic. This car does have a kill switch and another form of a kill switch. If I have to get down to the nitty and gritty, it does have a kill switch. So this is just one of those steps that you have to have. I walk away from my car often and not see that it's locked on the indicator, because the remotes have two-way pagers have indicators if you locked it or unlocked it. So that's pretty cool to look at too. So oftentimes just see me run back, be like, oh damn, I don't know if I locked my car. Other than that, let's go ahead and get cracking. Like I said, I got 3 hours, so let's bust a move, y'all. So I will show you guys this. This is the rat nest that's underneath. It's always been like this, per se. Now I've been under here several times installing the kill switch and a couple other things, and I've always seen it, didn't really like it, just never got around to actually doing anything about it, just because it's never been an issue. You know, you have your kick panel right here, everything tucks underneath. Just never been on my list to do, just because it doesn't affect anything. Previous owner, not mine. These are going to be your main harnesses, you know, and it doesn't actually look like that many wires now that I'm looking at it. Few of these plug and play. The antenna, that's a plug and play. I believe this is for the antenna. One of these is for the auto start. You know, it doesn't really seem like, this is the only one that seems like it has a lot of plugs. And if you look at your instruction manual, things like, let's see, the defogger, the dome light, trunk release, things like that probably won't get used. Hood pins, you know, stuff like that's probably not gonna get used. So with this being said, I'm gonna go ahead and see what I can get cracking. All right, about 15 minutes in, all I've done, power, and this is the ground from the new brain, and one wire to the siren. And this John is loud. You hear me? Loud. So far so good. I like that this is very small and very loud. Needs to be mounted somewhere like this so moisture doesn't get inside, rain doesn't get inside, because I've had a siren pointed up like this and it got moisture in it. It started to sound all trashy or what have you, but so far so good. Power, ground, it starts now. I just need to get all the lights going, the door actuators going, the shock sensitivity sensors already wired up. Boom, let's go, baby. Little soldering kit. A little soldering kit out here. So as you can see, unlocked. See, little John says locked. Boy, let's go. All right, ladies and germs. Let's see, we got open. That boy locked. So the siren is underneath the hood. I got my antenna, you guys can see. There it is. It's kind of poking out underneath the visor because I always have long visors and don't want to block the range. Okay, as you can see, it is locked. Okay, unlock. As you can see, oh damn, and then I drop it. That's how my other one got damaged. All right, so this is the harness from the old one. This is the main harness or whatever. Basically what I did is I traced this. This had one of the red wires, which is going to be your power. I still don't know what the yellow wire is for. I don't have the old wiring harness diagram or anything, so I can't figure it out. This one right here is your antenna or your siren and your little beeping flashing light. This is going to be for your door locks. Aftermarket ones are you wire it into your actual harness. And then this is for the other stuff, which I'm still trying to figure that out. This is what I have left. All these wires right here. And then this is the wire for the remote start. I'm probably not gonna put this in because it's getting dark already, so I'm probably not gonna do this tonight, but I do plan on doing this very, 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 very soon. This is what's left. I disconnected my fuse box so I can get in there. This is the ignition wire stuff. This is a relay to something. I'm not sure what it is. It might be my parking pole on my other bumper. So basically that harness with all the wires on it, like I said, we got like stuff like trunk release, dome light, auxiliary output 6. This has a lot of outputs for auxiliary things. Horn honk, yeah, don't need that. Diesel, wait to start, factory alarm. See, a lot of these I don't have. Basically what I'm gonna want is like my parking brake, maybe. I'm not using a trunk release, so a lot of this stuff I'm not gonna be using. So at this point in time, I'm at a point where I could wrap it up, mount the shock alarm, mount the brain, zip tie all of these wires together, and make it accessible so I can install this later, probably tomorrow if I have time. And other than that, it's going to be a fairly simple install as far as unlock, lock, the antenna, the siren, the doors. Basically that was super easy. I did it in about a little under 2 hours, and that's installing the siren, installing the antenna up top. Trick tip, guys, I'm gonna give y'all 2 trick tips. Always have a kill switch. I mean, my kill switch didn't save me from my last car getting stolen, but I still had one, and it was armed, as well as no steering wheel, alarm, all kinds of stuff. Theft protection is not gonna stop someone from stealing your car, but it's gonna slow 95% of the people down. It's gonna slow them down or deter them, but it's not gonna stop absolutely everybody. And that's a little trick tip or comment from me to you guys. I've been there, it sucks, don't want it to happen again. That's why I have this garage, as you can see. The other trick tip, your siren, if you guys are running alarms and you guys have a siren, put it somewhere that echoes. It's great to be able to hear your little key fob, wherever mine's at. This ain't it, but two ways the little alarm beeps, your little pager beeps, but it's also great to make a lot of noise, draw a lot of attention. Other than that, I'm gonna try to get oh, hey, I got another trick tip. I seen this back in the day, like old school back in the day. Hey, look at this. My alarm has no key ring, but it has like a twist tie. Last trick tip number 3. So these alarms, like the newer ones, they come with the flashing light that's supposed to illuminate. Most people put it above their steering wheel column. This one has one on the antenna, so it shines inside, I guess. Yo, I seen back in the day somebody use their turn signal or their blinker light, their corner light on their car. I think it was an EG. It might have been an EG, but the turn signal was the flashy light that's saying my alarm is armed. Super sick. I wish I knew how to do it. I want to try it, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I digress. I'm doing it myself, so I can probably figure it out, but that was super sick. Super dope touch. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get all this buttoned up and try to figure out where the hell all these wires go, or at least most of them. I'm probably gonna cut a lot of them so they're not everywhere, but yeah. Anyways, we'll cut y'all back on when I'm pretty much finished and see how much I get done. All right, so I'm wrapping up this video. This is not a tutorial on how to install car alarms. This is just me doing it on my personal car. Let's see, review. Okay, so the install was kind of easy per se. The door locks and then the power to it, the siren and the shock sensor and the antenna, all fairly easy, super easy. You can do it yourself. I'd say within a couple of hours, and if you're savvy with wires, super quick. Let's see, I got to the point where I wanted to be. I didn't do the remote start. It's dark outside already, and it's past that 3-hour time limit that I had. So I'm wrapping that up. Everything is buttoned back up. The car can drive, the car starts up. I'm gonna put it back in the garage, and then I'm taking off. So that is that there. What else? This alarm has a lot of features, So when I was doing my research, I realized that it was up in the top 5, if not top 10 alarms that you can get right now as far as aftermarket alarms. It has so many other options that you can do to it, and you can do logging or data. You can program all kinds of stuff, your heater to come on, the car to turn on at a specific time. You can do all kinds of weird stuff. This car is too damn old for any of that stuff, so I'm probably gonna be cutting a lot of those wires short. Oh, and a lot of the wires are super long, and something in my bones is telling me to cut the wires and shorten them and make them real crisp, real clean, but I feel like I'm gonna go back later and regret doing that, so I'm not gonna do that just yet. Make sure the auto start works before I do any of that. But other than that, you know what I'm saying, like, comment, subscribe, come back, okay? Come back. Oh, I turned my comments back on so you guys can comment down low. Again, I had some issues with that. I guess I was making the videos for kids and you can't comment when you put that option on, so yeah. With this being said, peace, I'm gone.
The Mechanics.